Thank you, very motivational. So you've always focused on individual brands. Now that VW Group is a portfolio of brands, how do you think about that and how it can create experience across multiple brands?
Yeah, so what tends to happen in those portfolio groups, Stellantis and such, is they have an owner of each brand, right? And those individuals are responsible for the brand experience. At BMW, around BMW, that was very challenging because the business was doing well when I went in there, and they gave me a plan, and they said, "There's the plan. Kev, we love what you did at Porsche, but that was a bit rocky, wasn't it?" I said, "It wasn't rocky. We just changed a lot of stuff." Yeah, well, we love the results, but it was a bit, ooh. I said, "Well, it's fine." They gave me this plan, which was 4% growth per annum. And I looked at it, and I thought, well, that's boring. So I started talking to the executive team and said, we could do more, we could change this, and we've got some weaknesses. And they honestly, one guy who was a COO said to me, "You're crazy, I'm out of here." I said, "Okay," and I knew this guy. The businesses were quite close together geographically. I knew Jim. I said, "Okay, how can I help you to go?" And he left, he disappeared. My boss didn't want to hear the changes we wanted to make. He's German, and he was a German engineer, and he thought in very, very perfect squares. Super smart guy, Wolfgang Reitzler. He had an IQ of 175 when he was asleep. I mean, super bright guy, but he didn't want to hear the creative ideas. And so challenging in a big group is quite difficult. Managing upwards, he was a supervisory board. But in 4 years in that business, instead of growing at 4%, we grew revenue by 80%, and we grew operating profit by 500%. And about 2 years in, they started taking all our ideas and shipping them around into the other brands, which is great. No, we're part of a team. No issue with that. But sometimes you've got to be careful not to be, squashed by some of the bigger brands. You've just got to stand your corner and be clear what's important to you. That's clarity. Where are we going? Within BMW, you've got the brands, you've got Rolls-Royce, you've got motorcycles. We did a huge job on motorcycles, but it was a massive battle. They didn't want to hear that we didn't want the sit up and beg BMW. We wanted sports bikes because that was the market. And they told me, no. And about a year after I left, they brought in all these sports bikes. So they had listened. It took them a while to develop them.